Once upon a time, there lived a girl who had a father and a stepmother. When the stepmother sent her father to get firewood, she said to the girl, "Go to my sister Baba Yaga and get a needle and thread from her so that I can sew you a shirt." The poor girl went away. But when she went, she first went to her aunt and said to her, "My stepmother sent me to Baba Yaga to get a needle and thread from her so that she could sew me a shirt." And the aunt answered her, "When you get there, she will tell you to sit down and spin. Sit down and spin. As soon as she flies away, take the needle and thread and run away. You will meet a cat on the threshold who wants to scratch your eyes out. Give him a piece of ham, and he will let you go. Then you will meet a birch tree that wants to beat you to death. You tie it up, and it will let you go. And when you go out, the gate will creak and won't let you in. You anoint it with oil, and they'll let you in, and then run quickly to your house." The girl came to Baba Yaga and said to her, "My stepmother sent me for a needle and thread to sew me a shirt." And Baba Yaga answered, "You sit down and spin, and I'll fly over right now and give you a needle and thread." And Baba Yaga flew away. The girl quickly found a needle and thread and let her run away. She had only just reached the threshold, and there was a cat sitting there, wanting to scratch its eyes out. She gave him a piece of ham, and he let her in. She ran on, and there was a birch tree. The girl tied her up, and the birch tree let her in. She went on, and there the gate creaked and wouldn't let her in. The girl anointed them with oil, and they let her in. Baba Yaga flew in, but the girl was gone. She ran up to the cat and asked, "Why didn't you scratch her eyes out?" And the cat answered her, "I do so much for you, and you didn't even give me bread, and she didn't even spare a ham for me." Baba Yaga went up to the birch tree and asked, "Why didn't you beat her to death?" And the birch answered, "You didn't cut off a branch for everything I did for you, and she tied me up." Baba Yaga went up to the gate and asked, "Why didn't you leave her in my yard?" And the gate answered, "We have served you for so long, and you haven't even anointed us with water." And she didn't even spare a drop of oil. Baba Yaga got angry and flew away into the world. And the girl came home and told her father everything. They kicked out their stepmother and began to live and prosper together and make a fortune.